Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is a bonus reading for the second half of August. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. You guys came in fourth as the most viewed video for the second half of August, so thank you so very much. And this is a general reading as always, Aquarius. It won't resonate with every single person. Please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you'd like a private reading, that info is down below in the description box, and I'll also have a list of all of the card decks I use for my readings. All right, guys? So let's start off with a couple of focus messages from the Healing card deck. Healing angel messages for you, Aquarius. So angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for Aquarius at this time. What healing messages would Aquarius benefit from at this time? Please bring it forward for me. I apologize, guys, for my voice. It is almost 3 in the morning here. I've just been working super late today. We do have intention coming through here. So whatever it is that you intend to happen in your life is what you need to focus on. Perhaps you've lost focus on that, and this is a message from the angels reminding you that you need to be laser focused on your intentions to be able to manifest that in the 3D. We also have unanswered prayer, bottom of the deck. So let's pull that. Your prayers will be answered, Aquarius. Whatever it is that's been possibly weighing very heavily on you, and you've been praying about it, your prayers have been heard. Okay? They have been heard. So hold on tight to your faith and it will be answered. That's what's coming through here. That is a focused message that is coming in for you for this bonus reading. All right, so Aquarius, let's tap into some additional messages with some Mystic Moon oracles. So angels and spirit guides, what additional insight needs to come forward for Aquarius? Please bring it forward for me for this bonus reading. What additional insight do you need at this time, guys? Shadow work. So the person that you're thinking about for this reading, Aquarius, there's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes that you may not even be aware of in their life. This person may still be in a very dark place, especially if you guys are in separation and perhaps you haven't had a whole lot of contact with this individual. And there's a lot that they are doing to work on themselves. And also this is tapping into some darker energies if they are just struggling with having to release negative energies from their life. So let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. For Aquarius, please, angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to know at this time? Yeah, deception. So this person, they're still in a dark place, so they're coming forward with that deceptive energy, Aquarius. You know, perhaps you have already picked up on that. And if not, it's coming through to let you know that they're still in that dark space that they're working in, you know. They're not quite ready to come towards you or to open up lines of communication at this time. Perhaps for those of you who are in connection with this person and you guys are talking and you've heard from them, perhaps you already know that they're not being honest with you, that they're lying to you or pretending to be something that they're not. Just coming forward with deceptive energy. What else, please, for Aquarius? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for me. What else do we need to know? Crossroads. Perhaps you guys are at a crossroads where you can't decide what to do, or this could very well just be focusing on your energies, Aquarius, where you're being torn into two separate directions in regard to what's happening with this situation with this person. And that's where this answered prayer comes in. you know, because I have a feeling, for those of you resonating with this, that you are at a stalemate. You just don't know what step to take and in what direction you should go. Perhaps you still have feelings for this individual, regardless of the fact that you guys are in separation, or that they've been very deceptive with you and they just haven't been a very good partner or love connection for you, and you're torn. You don't know what to do. So hold on tight to your faith, because a prayer will be answered here. Perhaps part of the journey that you need to be on, Aquarius, is to find a different path for yourself away from this person, but we'll see. Yeah, we have the Mute card coming through here, so there's not a whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of communication here between you and this person, Aquarius. You know, and look at the photo here. It's like somebody hiding behind a tree. They don't want you to see them. They're not ready to come towards you. They're not ready to talk. They're more comfortable staying in the shadows for now. What else, please, for Aquarius? Angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to know, please, for Aquarius at this time? Yeah, there is a barrier that's keeping you apart from this person. Bottom card is vibrations, so even though you are in separation from this person, Aquarius, energetically and vibrationally, you might still be feeling them. But there is a barrier that is keeping you from being with this individual. Perhaps part of this crossroads, once again, may be towards a different path for you, Aquarius. Perhaps because this person is coming forward as a deceptive individual, there's not a whole lot of talking here, no communication or very little communication. And for those of you guys who are in communication, I feel that this person is not being honest with you. And what I'm feeling here from this barrier is that perhaps you still have a hold on this individual, or they have a hold on you, that's preventing you from walking through that door to claim happiness for yourself elsewhere. Look at this other card that's right next to vibrations. We do have a soulmate. So perhaps part of moving beyond this connection is what's going to bring you towards your soulmate. Somebody that's better suited for you. Perhaps that is what you've been praying for things to either work out with this person, and if not, to bring you the love that you deserve in another connection, a soulmate type relationship. That certainly has the potential to come in for you. All right, let's add to this, guys, with some tarot. Some tarot messages, please, for Aquarius, angels, and spirit guides. Please bring it forward. What else do we need to know? Additional insight for this bonus reading for Aquarius for the second half of August. What else do we need to know here? What else needs to come through, Aquarius? What additional messages would you benefit from at this time? The Tower. Yeah. The Tower. If it hasn't happened already, Aquarius, it will. Because the Tower has the capability of leveling things out of our life that do not belong there, that no longer serve a purpose in our life. Part of the energy of the Tower is fire energy. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So for some of you, you're thinking of a fire sign for this reading. Not necessarily for everyone. That's just for some of you. But this is an unexpected event that brings about major changes It's chaos and trauma. That is part of the energy that the Tower brings. So if it hasn't happened already, this person who's being deceptive, who is in a dark space, who's being dishonest with you, who is creating this barrier, who has put you on a crossroads, the Tower will more than likely take this person out of your life in some way, shape, or form. They either walk out of your life, or it falls on your lap, Aquarius, to tell them to go or walk away. Walk away from this connection. And by doing so, that will remove this barrier that's standing in the way of your happiness. And once you walk through that door, look what's coming in for you. You know, a soulmate. And for some of you, I have a feeling that's what you're praying for. Look at the card after that. We do have the Five of Pentacles. Followed by the Devil. Wow. So you may have left this person out in the cold, Aquarius. Perhaps that's why they feel more comfortable hiding behind that tree, staying in the shadows. They might be embarrassed about how they conducted themselves when they were with you. Or perhaps they know that you know that they've been dishonest. Perhaps they're embarrassed. You know, it could be so many things, but this is part of the energy of the Pentacles, which for some of you is Earth energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Interestingly enough, that Devil card is also tapping into Capricorn energy. So for some of you guys, you're thinking about a Capricorn. But somebody was definitely left out in the cold. Certainly that could be reversed if they made you feel that way, Aquarius. This is insecurity and worry. Poverty as well. So they may have tapped you out financially if they either borrowed a lot of money from you, or you lent them a lot of money, or spent a lot of money on this person. Interesting. But I do feel you are better off without this individual. That's what I'm tapping into there. So as I had mentioned, this is Capricorn energy. It could also tap into other earth signs like Virgo and Taurus, but more than likely Capricorn. This is bondage and restriction and stagnation. Feeling trapped. Somebody who may have had addiction problems in whatever way that presents itself in this person's life. Perhaps that's part of the deception, you know, that they were trying to hide their addictions from you, but eventually you found out about it, possibly. For some of you guys, part of the prayers that you have prayed about is for this person to get help for their addictions. And perhaps they felt left out in the cold, as I had mentioned. You know, since for some of you, you did walk out of this connection. You left them. You're not with this person. That is part of the reason why there is no communication here. Interestingly enough, with the Devil card, this is indicative of somebody who still has feelings for somebody that they once loved, but are truly hoping to start again, hoping to reconcile. That's for some of you guys. That could certainly be reversed. It could be this person who wants to reconcile with you, but you've left them out in the cold and you're done. And if you contacted them and wanted to reach out and start over, they would take you back in a heartbeat. But what I'm feeling here more so is that it could be this person who's being deceptive, regretting their actions and wanting you back, possibly. You know, they could have also thought of you as a soulmate and can't handle the fact that you have either broken free from the connection, or again, if the Tower moment has happened, that's separated you guys, that's coming through here. And with that intention focus card, what you intend to happen is what's going to happen. It creates that law of attraction where what it is that you focus on is what you will manifest. So it really depends, Aquarius, on what it is that you are focusing on. Perhaps that's part of the barrier in that you are at this crossroads and can't decide if you want to work on this partnership or walk away from it. But part of walking away to claim your happiness, you will find your soulmate. Let's go add to this and see what else. What else needs to come through here? For Aquarius, please, angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to know? We have the King of Wands coming through. That's fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. King of Wands is a visionary, an entrepreneur. If you're thinking about somebody that's tapping into that King of Wands energy, Aquarius, it certainly could be this person you are thinking about for this reading. This is somebody that is typically in a leader position. They can overcome their challenges. So for some of you, the person that you're dealing with who may have addictions, they have the potential to overcome those challenges if the desire to do so is there. But for now, there is no communication and or very little communication. And we do have that Moon card coming through. Interestingly enough, we have the Lovers card right after that, followed by the World. So I do feel here, Aquarius, that once you make a decision, more than likely to break free from a toxic relationship where you're dealing with somebody that's been lying to you and not being truthful. For some of you, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. That's part of the energy of the moon. Tapping into your intuition, dealing with somebody who is deceptive, lying to you, not being honest. It is a deceptive course of affairs. So for some of you, you may have had a third-party situation. That doesn't apply to everyone, but for some of you it does. This is tapping into one's dreams, our fantasies, our desires. But it comes forward with sort of like an unhealthy energy as well from this person who's being deceptive. It's kind of stalkish, obsessive. Perhaps they're obsessing about wanting you back in their life, and they just don't know how to go about doing that. This is dealing with one's fears. It's the darker energy that is being tapped into here. It does represent one's emotions, how you're feeling about a situation, or how you're both feeling about the situation. More than likely your feelings, Aquarius, because it taps into one's anxieties and paranoia about somebody that you're thinking about for this reading. More than likely this person that's being dishonest and deceptive. There is action that is needed here. Part of that action, Aquarius, is to walk beyond this barrier. You can break free at any time. You can walk through that door at any time and move on to a better path. There is that light at the end of the tunnel when that moon card presents itself. It's time for healing. Success will come for you after you get past the challenging elements of this connection. And part of what's coming in for you is love, a soulmate. For some of you, it could be a Gemini or an air sign, Libra or Aquarius. You're tapping into that energy as well. But more than likely, it is tapping typically into Gemini energy. There is a decision that needs to be made here. Part of that decision for you, Aquarius, is to decide who has your heart. Who is it that you want to be with? Where are your intentions? What is it that you are praying about? That does fall back on your two focus messages. Because part of that energy from the Lover's card is a deep spiritual union with someone, having a very magnetic attraction towards this person. This could potentially be a new partner that wants to come in for you once you move on to a better path and release this relationship that is toxic. That is one of the decisions that is coming in for you. And this represents a very strong sexual connection. But definitely a decision needs to be made here. Okay, so after that, we've got the World card. Another beautiful card that falls right below that Soulmate card. And part of the energies of this World card is success and completion. Finally having closure in your life. Part of that closure is walking away from someone that no longer serves a purpose in your life. So the World card is now bringing forward triumph and peace. Peace in your heart. Fulfillment, finally. Something that fulfills you. Someone that fulfills you. The pieces in your life are finally falling into place when the World card is coming through. You'll finally be happy. Finally seeing positive things happen in your life instead of all of these negative things that you've been dealing with and ultimately brought the tower down if it hasn't already. You can finally start succeeding in every area of your life, not just relationships. Could tap into your finances, your other relationships, so many areas of your life that can bring fulfillment to you. The World card is also the opportunity to switch jobs or to change residence. And certainly for some of you, I'm not going to rule it out. Part of the World card energy is for a relationship to start over on a new foundation. And in order to do that, this person who's coming forward with that deceptive energy or who might be dealing with addictions, they have some work to do on their end in order to be able to manifest union with you and have that relationship actually be of soulmate quality. So for some of you, that is a potential. It's going to take some work on this person's part. And if you're willing to welcome them back in to your life, Aquarius, that's your option. That is certainly your prerogative to be able to do that. All right, so let's move on. Let's grab some Romance Angels messages to add to this. So angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know for Aquarius for this bonus reading? What else do we need to know, especially for love and romance for Aquarius? What else do we need to know here? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Absolutely. You need to figure out for yourself, Aquarius, what is standing in your way? Who is standing in your way? Once you make a decision to walk out this door and claim a different path for yourself, you will ultimately find success and happiness, especially in love and romance. You've got a soulmate that's waiting for you on the other side. And for some of you, again, reconciliation, being able to start over on a new foundation. But this person has got some work to do to be able to deserve to come back into your life. But part of the energy of that tower is to be able to level things out that no longer serve you and to be able to rebuild on a new foundation. So it really is coming full circle from the tower to the world. Because with the world, you'll finally have closure with one chapter of your life to be able to allow you to start over with either somebody else or elsewhere. All right, let's grab one more. One more message, please, for Aquarius, angels, and spirit guides. Yes, forgiving and learning. It's absolutely crucial. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So however way things have presented itself in this relationship that is presenting itself to be kind of toxic at the moment, there is healing that is needed, and there is a potential that that can happen for some of you. But you got to let go of things that no longer are uplifting you, no longer serving a purpose in your life, Aquarius. Okay? All right, guys. So let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. And again, I apologize for my voice. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning over here in the West Coast. I'm just trying to knock these guys out. All right. Some Lover's Oracle messages for you, Aquarius. Let me grab this bottom card. This is so perfect. Look at this message. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yes, part of that new path is beyond these doors. Okay? You can claim it for yourself. And part of the new possibilities that want to come in for you is this soulmate connection. That's what's on the other side of that door. You've got the world at your feet, you know, ready and willing to bring you these new possibilities. You also have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So it could be somebody that you're thinking about that you feel is a soulmate for some of you. And it could also be this person that's coming forward with this shadow work and deceptive energy, but they're coming through to let you know that they love you. It could really be whoever it is that you're resonating with for this reading. The other message that's coming forward here is, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So for some of you, you might be thinking about a loved one who has passed on and you've struggled finding love again. You know, their energies are coming through to let you know that the love is still here, that you're still united, you're still spiritually connected to this individual. And for those of you who are in separation from this person, and that it has not been a very good, healthy relationship, they're coming through as well to let you know that regardless of the fact that you guys are not together, that the love is still there. So if you still have love for this person, Aquarius, it certainly falls on your lap to take action towards whatever it is that you intend to happen. And that truly was your very first focus card that came through, which is intention. What it is that you focus on is what ultimately is what you are going to manifest. And if what you're wanting to manifest is this person back in your life, or for them to heal their addictions so that you guys can truly have a better future together, then all of those things are possible. But it does take action on this person's part as well. You can't do the work of two people to be able to manifest union here. This person has to do their share. All right, so let's close out your reading, guys, with some guardian angel messages for this bonus reading, Aquarius. Some final thoughts, please, for Aquarius. Whoa, there we are. Let me grab this bottom card here. What do we have, guys? Okay. We have, this is interesting. Okay, we have oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. It's very interesting, guys, because where is that message? The message from this card, my beloved, is truly resonating with a very similar message from this oneness card. So this confirms for some of you that there is a loved one that you're thinking about for this reading that has passed on, and their energies are coming through here for this reading. And we also have the encouragement card coming forward. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. And perhaps for those of you who have a partner who, again, has these addiction issues, you know, these words of encouragement from you are crucial to be able to bring about their healing. So for those of you resonating with that, that's certainly coming through. And finally, we have balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Sorry, guys, I've been doing so much talking today. Let me grab some water here. Okay, sorry. And the rest of this card reads, because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. So this is coming through to let you know that balance is absolutely needed in this situation, in your life, however way that is presenting itself to you. All right, guys, so that is my reading for this bonus reading, Aquarius. I'm totally losing my voice. I hope that for those of you guys who resonated with this, that it helped you, that it offered you guidance and clarity, and that it assisted you in whatever issue you were able to resonate with for this reading. All right, guys, so thank you so very much for tuning in. If you're interested in a private reading, that info is down below in the description box, and I will be back very soon with more readings, Aquarius, and preferably when it's not so late. All right, guys, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.